What up, people? What is good in the hood? And for those of you who got a little bit of money, what is good in the good life up that we call the suburbs? I am playing Dead Island. This is what we call the Debo killing part two, or the they're just zombie killing the Dead Island Let's Play type thing or whatever. And today this commentary is dedicated to those from 9/11 who have lost their lives and who is continuing to give those lives other than me that are in the military and who continue to give their lives to serve our great country we call the United States. Um, Today is for me at least being in the military, it feels kind of rewarding, I guess, and at the same time it feels kind of bad because um, I take it personal that we lost so many people due to that tragic World Trade Center deal that happened 10 years ago, and it just feels bad, you know. But at the same time, it feels like okay, hey, I'm part of the best uniform service that we have in the United States, and I kind of take that with pride, and I kind of hold my head up high to know that hey, we have the best fighting force in the world. So it's not really much to hang your head over, but it is tragic sometimes that people have to lose their lives over something that could easily been avoided if we would have had a different leader. But I'm not really going to get into any politics right now as far as who we choose to lead us and who not. Oh man, I just threw my rifle. As you see, I throw it down twice. I'm over here with the AK and I throw it down twice for some weird reason. I don't know. I just got button happy and I end up pressing it and throwing my rifle down. But anyways, like I said, the uh, I'm not going to get into the whole debate on presidents and stuff like that. It's just in my opinion. I'm gonna just leave it short. In my opinion, I just think that if we would have had a different leader, or our leader would have used some different tactics, we would have been a lot better off as far as the way we went, uh, just mobbing into Afghanistan, getting all those people killed. And of course, going back into history, I think we really could have avoided the World Trade Center attacks as well if we would have heeded a lot of warnings, and we wouldn't have burned a lot of bridges with our friends in the great Middle East, like Pakistan and uh, Afghanistan and Iraq and all that other type of stuff. But I'm not going to burn that bridge. It's just that today I'm dedicating this commentary that I'm doing right now to those victims who were lost in 9/11 and those families who are suffering the loss from 10 years ago that happened in 9/11 at the World Trade Center attacks, and as well as those people who went to Afghanistan who died for OIF, Operation Iraqi Freedom. So that's why I'm leaving it at that. And now I'm going to talk about watch this. Watch, bam, bam, bam. You see what happened? Okay, right now what we planned this. Me and Dirk, we're like running down the beach and we're like mobbing, right? And we he came up to this bridge or this house thing, and he heard somebody in there, and he was like, "Oh, he's teabagging, teabag, teabag, teabag." That's what I'm talking about. And he heard somebody in there, and there was like, "It's a zombie in there." He's like, "Hey DJ, it's a zombie in there. It's a zombie in there." I'm like, "Okay, what we gonna do?" He's like, "All right, hey, well, on the count of three, we're gonna mob in there." And I was telling him, I'm counting three. He's gonna open the door, and we're gonna mob in there or whatever. And he ends up opening the door, and then you see I go in there and just mob on this zombie that's just trapped in the corner, really just making noises when he shouldn't have made noise. Otherwise, he wouldn't have got his ass whooped so bad. And I stomped him a little extra just to show that I rule the planet of zombies and this island that they call whatever they call it, Dead Island, or I don't know, Island of Dead Paradise. Either way you slice it, I sliced him. His arm was gone, his head was gone, and I stomped his head repeatedly for fun. Um, But now I'm on a mission to, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm running somewhere. I can't even remember what the hell happened. And mind you, dude, mind you guys, sorry, brother, I said mind you, dude, like I was talking to somebody. Mind you guys, since it's a group, mind you guys that I am coming off of duty. So I'm over here running, like I don't even know where the hell I was going. And I'm halfway asleep because I just stood a 24-hour post and I just came straight to playing video games. So I'm still halfway asleep and I'm just running everywhere. And I'm noticing when I get up halfway up the stairs and find another zombie, I'm noticing that I am so far away from everybody else because I was playing with Clutch, I'm playing with Silent, and I'm playing with Derp. And I'm like, and Derp's like, hey, DJ, you know you're like way far from everybody else. And I'm like, oh, yeah, so I am. And then I look at the map and I'm like, oh shit. And then I turn around and start trying to, go to where they are. Cause I was like, oh wow, dude, I'm so fucking far away from everybody. And I'm over here sitting in a chair playing the game, falling asleep at the same time. And I'm like, oh shit, I can't do it. So I figured I'd take a break, for a couple of hours just to rest because I didn't really get hardly any rest due to yesterday of me standing at post for 24 hours. And those of you who haven't never stood duty before in the military, in the barracks at least, and those are what we call it's like a apartment complex if you guys don't know. Uh, it's a barracks, and this is where the single Marines live at, pretty much by where they work. And they have two duties that stand there and stand post there for 24 hours a day, every day. And I had just got stood that post, and it's not that hard. I mean, I got some pizza last night. People were also playing Xbox in the lounge, so I got to watch them play. So it wasn't that bad, really. But at the same time, I was just, it gets tiring, I guess, especially when it gets real slow and nobody's around, especially like around 8:30, 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock when everybody just starts to dwindle into their rooms, doing whatever they do. Um, it starts to get slow, and then when you see nobody in, it pretty much you pretty much get tired and you start to fall asleep. So you have to walk around and try to stay up because Lord knows if you get caught falling asleep on post, that's your fucking ass. You just be prepared to lose a lot of money, and be prepared to um, hear it from the man, the OIC or whoever is in charge of you, who catches you on that post that you're sleeping on. Because it may not be that serious, being that I'm on base and everything like that, but um, for as far as the officers and everything is concerned, or people like the older people who's in charge of you, like falling asleep on post is very bad. And I guess I can see their point because if you fall asleep, say if you fall asleep in the combat zone or whatever, because this is how we use it, and this is what they would say to you. If you fall asleep on post and you're guarding an embassy or something like that overseas, being that we just came back from Afghanistan, if I fall asleep on post, I'm pretty much screwed because the guy to my left that may be supposed to be sleeping and I'm falling asleep with him, we can't see what's going on out there, so we can't really guard anything, and we can pretty much let a suicide bomber in and get some military personnel killed, and it'll be all our fault because we're not on our post and we're not doing our duty as guard watch to keep the bad guys out, and they can go in there and get a lot of people killed, and we can suffer the wrath of NJP, um, pretty much losing rank, and everything bad that happens with falling asleep on post. So I never want to fall asleep on post. So I pretty much, when I do stand duty, I just walk around a lot to make sure that I'm not falling asleep or doing anything that I'm not supposed to be doing that can violate what I'm supposed to do or get me in trouble. So yeah, I just stood that post. So I came back home and I was pretty tired. Well, I wasn't pretty tired when I got back, but I played the game for a bit and I got pretty tired playing Dead Island because I guess there was no action popping off, and as you see, I'm not nothing popping off now, and I think that's Rick over there yelling at the guy for giving him a bad deal on something. I'm not sure, But Silent, don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure you got what you want. That's why you took off running. And we're just waiting on, I guess, everybody to show up there on the mission or something like that. But, you know, it all's well ends well. Um, Pretty much, I just got tired, and I was like clutching them and everything that, you know, hey, I'm sleepy. So I got off the game. He was like, yeah, because they knew I still did duty yesterday. So they're like, yeah, he probably is tired. So I told him, hey, you know, I'll take a break for a while, a couple of hours, and I'll get back on later. You know, just to rest my brain a little bit, just to rest up, because I know I got to work tomorrow and everything. So I just want to get my little break and ease out and, you know, get comfortable and everything. Probably watch a little bit of TV. I've been watching football too. Well, at least I've been watching the highlights. And the Colts, without Peyton Manning, dude, they are pretty much done for. They got their asses kicked today. If you guys don't know, look on NFL.com. They got their asses kicked today. I don't think they scored a touchdown. I think it was 34-0. Um, I've never seen the Colts like that before in my life. Being that I only seen Peyton Manning start, and they always go like almost undefeated, and they lose like towards the end of the season. But with Peyton Manning out with the neck injury, these guys are nowhere near the talent that I've seen in the last 6 or 7 years straight. So, you know, if you're a Colts fan, I feel bad for you because the Texans kicked you guys' ass, and I laughed at that because now it shows how weak you guys are without one of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played. So it's kind of funny. As I died there, I hated that I died, but you know, Debo kicked my ass, I think, and I died. But in other news, football, Eagles. Last time I checked the score, I don't know if they won yet, but my Eagles were winning. I think 13-10. I hope they did finish off strong. I think that was the score at halftime. I'm not sure, but I think they finished off pretty strong. I don't know, but I hope so. You know, being that they got Vic, of course they should finish off strong. At least I hope. But today, I'm pretty much relaxed the rest of the day. I want to get with Hunter and try to do this dual commentary. I want to drop it at least tonight, but we can have it ready for Monday. I'm not sure if he wants to do it or not. I'll probably send him a text message and let him know what's going on and see, because we were supposed to do it today and he hasn't got on yet. And I know it's football Sunday, so he's probably watching the game or whatever, and he'll probably get on later. So I'm trying to see if we can get together later and do this dual commentary there. So guys, if you're watching this, be on the lookout for this dual commentary with Hunter and I. This will be our first one, and it definitely won't be the last. And also, I'm I can't even say anything. I'm getting sleepy as shit. I'm pretty much gonna do a dual commentary with eventually everybody in the clan. I'm gonna try to get everybody out there. You know, I don't want to be, you know, my channel is not that big, but then at the same time, I don't want to be selfish. You know, being that if I do get a couple of viewers and everything, I don't want to be selfish. I want to try to include everybody in it, you know, because I'm in a clan, and I want to make sure that they get their fair share of this spotlight, just like I am, because, you know, I would be nowhere without them, and I want to show them that, you know, hey, I'm not going to just say this is just me and I'm just the great one, when I know that I got over like 6 or 7 people that are better than me, personally, as far as competition games go, like Call of Duty, Gears of War, and stuff like that. And you know, I just want to pretty much give them their chance to shine too. Even if they don't have a capture card or a channel or anything like that, I'm gonna really try to get them on here and try to see where you can meet everybody and hear what they sound like and everything, and, you know, get a little more acquainted with them. So that's all I got right now, man. Just comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you like this video. This BRB got a DJ, and I'll see you later. Peace.